Hey guys, it's Ray here with my mom!
Hi!
And all of the children, of course. Today, I wanted to do a video where I ask my mom, like, what her opinion is on reborns and all things reborn related. So, I have all my questions written down. So, we're just gonna get started. You ready? You look really comfy.
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Here, do you want me to... Here,
No, I'm fine.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants to hold
I
them.
got him propped on my arm here. He's
Okay.
not going anywhere.
Question numero uno. What do you think of my dolls?
If you couldn't tell, I kind of love them.
She does.
They're my practice grandbabies.
That's so cute. I like that. Would you ever consider getting a reborn of your own?
Probably not.
No, these guys are kind of enough. We kind of share my reborns.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like a shared.
And I need like a baby fix because there's no babies in the family. I'll hold one of these guys because they're just like
The perfect size.
the perfect size for a little newborn.
Question 3. What do you think of the art form of reborn?
Well, that's just it. It is an art form. I mean, people that think it's weird don't ever look at it from that perspective. I mean, the painting and the details, especially Gracie, I would say,
Yeah.
of your three. I remember the day that Ray got her, it was like when she opened the box, we were both like, oh my gosh,
I almost cried.
she's like real. She looked so realistic.
Yay.
And you know, like her eyes and the eyelashes and just everything about them. It's just, that's really amazing that somebody can actually make a doll that looks so human and realistic. It's really a talent.
Question 4. What do you think of Reborn Roleplay? So like whether it's stuff on Instagram or like videos, like I've done a morning routine with William, like people that pretend that they're real. What's your opinion on that?
I wouldn't do it, but if you enjoy it and it makes you happy, then do it. I'm not gonna put anybody down because they do that, because it'd be no different than somebody saying that I'm weird or strange because I like to do something that they don't like. So
Wise words
Whatever.
of wisdom.
if it makes you happy, do it.
Question 5. What is your opinion on taking reborns out in public? Whether it's like shopping or to a restaurant, really anywhere in general.
Never really had any experience with that, or have I ever seen anybody around here that's done it other than Ray taking like the little ones or Gracie out for a walk in the stroller. But there again, if you like it and it makes you happy,
Well,
who cares what anybody else thinks?
Okay, so like what if I were to take really any of these guys, like if I were to take them out to say like Walmart or something, would that make you feel uncomfortable, especially if someone were to like come up and be like get a
I don't know,
reaction?
it might be the first time,
Just
because
kinda-
I've never seen anybody around here do that, you know?
Right.
And I've never done it, so.
Question 6. What do you think of the reborn community
Well,
like, as a
from
whole?
what you've shared with me about it, they sound like caring and supportive. I mean, like the response when you do something, post a picture or post a video, you always get feedback, and they're very willing to engage with you more so than any of your other accounts. And maybe that's because a lot of the people that are involved with this are a little bit older than some of the other communities.
Going off of like the age type of thing, what do you think is like an acceptable age to have a
Okay.
doll of such a expensive like
I would say
quality?
probably maybe 13 up, maybe even 12. I mean, there's some kids that if they're taught how to care for things, then I think it would be okay.
Like,
but
how do
not
you-
for anything younger than like 12, I would say is kind of...
Well, how do you think I would have done if I had like a reborn when I was maybe like 10 or something?
I think you would have been okay with like one of these guys.
Not
Gracie, I don't
necessarily.
know, because her hair is, you know, delicate.
Yeah.
I would say if it were like William's hair is just, you know, it's basically like peach fuzz, so.
I know his hair's
And
short.
Eli's a little baldy, so.
He's a cute baldy though.
You know, but with Gracie, I don't know, you know, like you think back to your American Girl dolls when you were younger, how their their hair was. You took care of them, but
sometimes it gets a little out of hand.
yeah, I just think for these type of dolls, only because of the time and everything that's put into them, you need to take really special care of these guys.
Okay, so I don't know what question number 1, but what do you think of, like, you know, of how expensive they can be? Because like silicones can go for thousands and thousands of dollars, and even like babies can be upwards of $500. Toddlers can be really expensive.
Well,
like,
knowing what's involved in creating.
Like, do you think it's fair what artists ask for these dolls?
Yes, I do, because God only knows the amount of hours that would go into, like, say a doll Gracie size, a toddler that has the full, you know, chest plate and everything, and a full head of hair. Like if her hair was thicker than it is, her hair's kind of thin.
It's pretty thick though.
But like a full head of hair and everything, there's a lot of hours there. You have to be compensated for your time that you have into it, and the supplies aren't, you know, depending on what type of supplies you use, those aren't cheap either. So it's an art form, so look at how much paintings go for.
Right. What would you say is like your favorite size Reborn? You know, because they have things from like little tiny preemies that are like 10 inches all the way up to like child-sized dolls that
Probably
are like 40 something inches tall. Newborn size.
Maybe preemie. I don't know how much smaller a preemie would be, but probably newborn size, I think.
You think they're probably the most,
I think,
like, realistic,
yeah,
or just?
Yeah, well, yes and no, because you've shown me pictures of other dolls that are like, oh my gosh, that like that's scary real. So it's not necessarily the size. I just like the newborns, and I have to say that I like this. I think the sleeping.
You like sleeping? That was gonna be my next question.
Are the most realistic, but I can't even really say that because I've seen some. You know, I think if you were to go take any of them out in public,
a sleeping Reborn.
This little guy in the stroller, people would like be,
they probably wouldn't.
He's so cute, and they wouldn't even know.
That's why I wanted
that he wasn't a real baby. You know, where William, it's like, why isn't this child blinking?
Oh, okay. Here's just like one more general question. This not only counts like for me, but other people that do this. What do you think of people who like buy real, and not even just clothes, but like real baby products? You know, like car seats, cribs, like people that have nurseries for their Reborns.
You have?
Well, I don't have a nursery, but I have a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But like, what do you?
A lot of stuff.
Do you think
it's all part of the? If you're into the role playing, you almost have to make it.
You have to, guys.
To make it more realistic. I mean.
Well, and you always tell me too. You're like, it's your money, so.
Yeah. Now that you're working, and yeah, you wanna spend your money,
and that's where all my money goes too.
And I have to say that once in a while I buy these.
She does.
Children clothing.
It's so sweet what she does. It's so cute.
Grammy got your present.
All right, I think that's pretty much it. I think those are all the questions that I wanted to ask. So yeah, thank you for being in a video with me, Mom.
Sure.
And thank you guys so much for watching, and give a big round of applause for my mom. I'll see you guys for my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and love you all. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.